Right now, the feed is being rewired by visual puzzles. Over the last 3 weeks, my algorithm has completely abandoned passive lifestyle vlogging. Instead, the highest velocity trends are weaponizing two very specific psychological triggers: intense rapid-fire muscle memory and the jarring reality of modern creative burnout. If you are a brand or a creator, you cannot just simply copy these. You have to understand the mechanics that are driving them. Today, we are stripping back the algorithmic curtain on the four most complex, operationally dangerous trends dominating the feed this week. I'll show you exactly why they hook your brain and the massive traps waiting for anyone who tries to corporate pander their way into the comment section. Let's get into the database. First up is the Naruto Jutsu summoning transition. Structurally, this is a masterclass in what we like to call kinetic complexity. The hook is simple. A creator starts in a casual state, executes a rapid, highly intricate sequence of anime hand signs, and on the final sign, an instant snap into a full glam. Why does this absolutely lock you in? Because it leverages aggressive visual rhythm. Your brain is neurologically wired to watch high-speed synchronized movements that build towards a climax. If you know the Naruto reference, you stay out of nostalgia to see if they get the seals right. And if you don't know anime, you stay because your brain is trying to solve the visual puzzles of their hands moving so fast. But this is the operational trap. This trend carries a brutal authenticity tax. Anime communities are hypervigilant. If a brand forces a creator to do these hand signs slowly or incorrectly, just to hold an eye paddle shallot or a bottle of setting spray, the comment section will let you know about it. This requires elite post-production skills and deep cultural fluency. If you don't have both, just skip it. So what happens when you scale that solo kinetic complexity into a group dynamic? You get our second trend. The group domain expansion ritual. Set to an intense anime track called Delirious, a group of friends takes turns flashing a stylized hand sign to instantly manifest a themed item. This can range from high-end fashion pieces to a massive food platter. This works because of the ensemble multiplier effect. When a solo creator does a transition, you'll maybe watch it once or twice. But when a unified squad does it with seamless jump cuts, it forces an incredibly high replay rate. Viewers will loop the video 3, maybe 4 times just to evaluate each individual friend's outfit or pose. It turns that friends group into an inspirational aesthetic collective. The operational risk here, pure logistics and copyright. This is an incredibly expensive, rigid format for marketing teams. It requires perfect frame matching, lighting, and absolute editing precision to hit the musical beats. Plus, that audio track is heavy commercial IP. Corporate accounts face a massive mute risk if they don't have the content whitelisted.
Kill a bitch, all I need is a pencil and a pad. Let me get the beat so they remember who I am. Damn, what a real bitch is that? I'm finna bring real bitches back.
For our third trend, we are looking at making the Stallion's NDA prop to glam transition. I chose this because it shares the exact same DNA as the anime trends, but it applies it through literal hip-hop lyricism. Creators flash a makeup brush on the lyric pencil and an eyeshadow palette on the lyric pad, and execute a massive glam transition right when the heavy beat drops on the word damn. This hooks the audience using clever prop choreography. It sets up a witty visual pun that forces the brain to actively connect the dots in the first 4 seconds. However, the trap here is a literal corporate minefield. The unfiltered audio track contains highly explicit, raw lyrics. Brands looking to capture this momentum must strictly mandate the clean radio edit audio cuts to avoid any massive trust and safety violations. It's a trend that lives and dies by the microsecond editing accuracy and, of course, your legal team's approval. And finally, we have a trend that is actively tearing down the hyper-polished perfectionism of social media: the Weezer Undone creative burnout. This trend relies on anticlimax subversion. Set to the opening guitar chords of Weezer's Undone, the creator establishes a flawless rhythmic expectation. Match cut 1, beautiful skin. Match cut 2, perfect hair. And then you lean in, expecting a show-stopping fashion reveal on beat 3, but instead, you get a visual crash. The creator appears in maybe a low-effort hoodie, perhaps they are sitting on the floor just looking completely exhausted. This works beautifully because it captures fashion paralysis. It showcases the daily struggle of spending so much energy executing the micro details of your face that by the time you reach your wardrobe, your creative battery is at zero. It drives massive share velocity because viewers immediately will DM their friends saying, "This is exactly the reason why I'm always late." But for fashion brands, this is an operational paradox. The entire engine of the trend requires a complete refusal to finish the look. If a clothing brand, for instance, tries to force a commercially perfect styled outfit into that final slot, the punchline will get destroyed for corporate pandering. What we are seeing across all four of these trends is a profound shift in consumer psychology. Audiences no longer want to be passively marketed to, they want to be visually challenged by rhythmic puzzles, or validated by unpolished human fatigue. I've compiled the full operational metrics, difficulty scales, and strategic creator briefs for all of these trends into the House of Trends database. And I give you only access away for free. Link is in the description. If you found this useful, leave a like and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments which of these transitions you've seen the most this week, and I will see you in the next breakdown.